Sheep and Shepherds. A Carcassonne expansion adds Push Your Luck. Let's see what's in the box.
In the expansion Sheep and Shepherds, each player gets a shepherd of their color. And you also have another tile to add to the river if you want to. But in this game, whenever you make a tile so that it makes a field bigger, instead of putting out a farmer, as long as there's no other farmer or shepherd in a field, you can put a shepherd in that field. Now, whenever you put a shepherd in a field, you are going to pull a tile from this bag. Now, this bag is full of sheep that are 1 to 4 and a wolf. If you pull a sheep, you put it there. If you pull a wolf, well, the shepherd's gone. Take the shepherd back off the board. Try again later. You put a sheep there. Later on, if you add a tile that extends the field, you can add more sheep to this. But if you ever pull a wolf again, the wolf chases away your sheep and you get nothing. Alternatively, you can score your sheep and you'll get a point per sheep and your shepherd comes off the board. If somehow 2 shepherds get in the same field, they'll both score for all the sheep there. Same thing also, if a wolf shows up in a field with 2 shepherds, then it chases away all their sheep. All their sheep are considered one flock. Now, there's a lot of tiles in the new game that have a flock of geese, and if this is on the tile your shepherd is or adjacent to it, you're going to get points. An extra point for each tile, even though it shows 4 geese. That's kind of weird. And then there's also these vineyards which give extra points to abbots, abbots and friars or monks that are in their spots. They're going to give an extra 3 points if they're next to or diagonally adjacent to the monastery or garden that scores. So that's pretty much it. The game comes with a bunch more tiles that are included for this, and a bag to pull all the tokens from, and a tile that has 2 kissing cities for whatever reason.
So this is pretty basic. The whole idea of pulling the sheep from the bag and you're adding sheep, and you're like, ooh, let's add 1 more sheep token. I'll score more points, but I might draw the wolf. And that's kind of what's there. There is 19 new land tiles. The vineyards. I think the vineyards are the most exciting part of it, and it's what keeps my score a little higher. I'm giving this a 6 out of 10 because I like the vineyards. The shepherds, I'm a big fan of Push Your Luck, but it just feels really wonky and random in this game. I guess you can count the tiles that came out, but the fact that I might throw someone in a field, connect those fields, draw a wolf, kill their sheep. Of course, they have time to score their sheep before that. The fact that the geese have 4 geese in the picture, but they only had 1 point. Wow, it really matters how many sheep are in the picture. I don't know. That sort of thing. But like I said, the vineyards are neat because I always thought that the monks are one of the most underrepresented scoring parts of the game. And I like that this is a way to increase them. So that brings it up a bit for me for a 6 out of 10.